Hello, video gamer community clumbers. I said it again. I'm sticking with it. Hello, clumbers, and welcome to your always on time and very punctual Q&A podcast. I know it took a while. I'm sorry. Sometimes life gets busy, but we always get there in the end, and that's what matters. That we always get there.
We had to assemble the ultimate cast.
Exactly.
And sadly, Dave wasn't available. So
you got Tom Ori.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
And you got Alice Bell.
Woo!
How you doing, Alice?
I'm great.
Are you ready to answer some questions?
Damn well I am, yeah.
Okay. I don't think this is everybody's
damn
questions because we had... Usually I put a cut-off date on there and people stop. I didn't put that on this time. So there's
So
literally
just
about 400 questions. So I can't just
Well,
grab
we'll do as many
few.
as we can.
We will. And the first one is, what is your favourite brand of soap, shower gel or shampoo? So we start off with the big one. That was Alfred Dorr as well.
Because I'm a bottle blonde, I have to use a special...
What's a bottle? I don't know what it means.
My blonde hair comes out of a bottle. It's not real.
Oh, is it not? What colour hair do you have?
You can see, I've got like 2 inches of roots.
Can
you not see
but that may be dyed as
Miller
well. I
doesn't
don't
notice
know.
hair. He ignores all hair.
I can't wait till you lose your hair, Tom. I cannot wait. I'm going to do a rain dance around you.
I possibly am losing it a bit at the back. I don't know.
Let me see. Look down.
But it might just be...
Right, it was pointless. I don't know what it was like before. So that
I think it just might be a crown.
well, that's the thing. Some people have big crowns. I used to tell myself that it's just a big crown. Now here we are.
No, my hair's brown. It's just brown.
Okay, so what do you use?
Because I have blonde hair, dyed blonde hair. If you don't use the special shampoo, it goes all yellow.
Oh,
so you use like a special purple shampoo.
Pantene or something.
Has it ever gone
it's
green?
It's called Silverlight, I think.
Have you ever gone green hair?
No, well, my friend went swimming in a pool with too much chlorine in. It turned her blonde hair green. It was brilliant.
Shit, that's not good.
So yeah, I have to use special shampoo.
Okay. Tom, what do you use?
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't
like
really
that. I don't
matter.
care. I don't care. That's the best thing about having no hair. I've got to worry about it, really.
What about like shower gel? Do you have a preferred brand?
Whatever's on sale.
Whatever's cheapest.
Yes, because what difference is that? I do like the... Oh, what's the fruity one? And there's loads, but the one specific fruity one. They really push it all the time.
Garnier?
No. It comes in the weird...
original sauce.
That's the one. There you go. Yeah. I like the lemon
2,000
one.
lemons.
That's
went
right.
into this
Yeah.
bottle
That's
of
good. It
original
smells
yeah.
good. And I like smelling like lemons.
There you go.
Henry Stevenson. Am I the only one excited for Halo Wars 2? Well, I'd forgotten that Halo Wars 2 was the thing, to be honest. Although I did like Halo Wars. Halo Wars was all right. It wasn't great,
okay,
but it was all right.
Apparently it's out this year, isn't it? I don't think it will be.
I don't know. Great artwork. I remember I somehow managed to completely fluke when I was working on magazines, like the big world exclusive for Halo Wars. Because I just said, look, give me artwork, I'll run you a piece. And they gave me this amazing artwork. Everyone went crazy about it.
Oh, there you go.
Good day. Do you care about Halo Wars?
No,
Alice?
sorry.
Okay. Danny Stacey, what's everyone's go-to album or track at the moment? Mine is so embarrassing right now. I don't think I want to talk about it.
No, you got to do it.
Is it like you said in the office? Is it that Friday song you said you really liked?
I do like that Friday. I'm not embarrassed. I love that Friday song, but what was her name?
Jessica. Is it Jessica?
That
poor girl.
I thought it was...
Friday.
Yeah, I mean, how could that... It made her a millionaire. Think of that. That's why I love it.
Did it really?
Yeah. I love... Well, maybe... No, it did. She's loaded now. I just love the fact that awful...
Rebecca Black.
That awful song changed someone's life, and I love it. I love it because it's so stupid on so many levels.
She got like bullied out of school and stuff, though.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. She's driving a Bentley now. I'm trying to think about what cereal to have or
She
whatever.
wouldn't drive a Bentley.
Why not?
Because it doesn't fit her image.
Okay, a Ford car.
A Ford car.
But it's like well decked out. Now, I keep listening to this wrestler's theme at the moment.
Which wrestler is it?
Shinsuke, that's not how you pronounce it. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right.
All the wrestling fans, you can't pronounce his name. Go away. So I keep listening to that because he's like new and he's got new music and I'm a loser and all that kind of stuff. Alice. Murder, Mystery or whatever they're called.
Masked Intruder.
That's the one.
Get fucked, mate.
I can't remember what they were called. I thought it called like a Scooby-Doo band.
We did a while ago. You guys won't know, but Miller sent me a photo of the song that he was currently listening to, and I listened to it, and I was like, "This is terrible. Why is it 8 minutes long? Why is it? We're a minute and a half in. Why is no one singing?"
That's when I was like, because if they ever do that, I'll be well annoyed. I want 2 minutes of intro before I even hear a vocal.
So then I sent him the song I was listening to, and he was like, "No, it's terrible."
Yeah, we don't see eye to eye on music.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah, my favorite band is a band called Masked Intruder, and they are a high concept American pop punk band.
Is high concept another word for shit?
No, they're really good. This is the thing. Like they're much better musicians than they need to be.
What is high concept about?
Well, their
them?
concept is basically that they pretend that they're criminals that have escaped from prison, and
I do like gimmicks.
They each wear a different primary coloured ski mask, and their instruments match their ski masks and stuff.
Do you like Ghost?
No.
No, okay.
But they pretend they're at prison, and all their songs are about basically being in the friend zone and like stalking women that don't want their attention. It's really good.
As you do.
But they got a new EP out soon.
It's good.
There you go.
There you go. Tom.
I do listen to music on the train.
Good.
I listen to Kyla LaGrange.
No idea what that is. Is this one of the James Ory songs?
No, James Ory songs are like the most depressing
It's
songs
hilarious.
of all time.
We used to have Friday playlists
Yeah.
in the office, and everyone would put silly songs or like I'd put metal on there.
Why
and
do
stuff.
we not do it anymore?
I don't know. Why don't we do it anymore?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't like music
Tom
in the
doesn't
office.
like it. But anyway, every now and then it's like depressing, like, and it's always James Ory, always, every time. All he likes is like female singers with their acoustic guitar singing about how
And
sad
they're
they
really
are.
dull, really boring.
They are boring songs, yeah. So we got, what's her name?
Kyla LaGrange.
What does she do?
I don't really know what the music is, but generally I tend to listen to stuff that sounds a bit like high-level electronic pop.
Like Pet Shop Boys.
Well, it's like it doesn't sound crap like normal pop,
Right.
but it's kind of a bit poppy, but also it sounds better somehow.
Okay.
Okay.
Might have
There you go.
synth in the title somewhere.
Maybe
I
we
don't
should
know.
bring playlists back. We'll do them on Wednesday when Tom's not in.
I don't mind the music. I just don't like some of the songs that certain people choose.
Me. I put metal on there. I put like Megadeth in about what Risky Lemon. It's an interesting name.
It's good.
It's long. Firstly, I want to say thanks for the podcast and all. That's all right. You're very
You're
welcome.
very welcome, yeah.
It's quite absurdly helped me through some tough times recently. That's what it's there for. That's what the Video Gamer Podcast does.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'm at uni at the moment and the essays are coming thick and fast. And I've recently bought myself a new 3DS.
Ooh.
Any suggestions of good games that are easy to play for very short periods of time and still get some entertainment from them? That is a question.
That is a question. I would say any of the like Phoenix Wright
That's
and
a great answer.
and what's that one where you have to do everyone's math homework?
Professor Layton.
Yeah.
I love Professor Layton.
Because you
games.
can do like a couple of puzzles and put it down again.
Although some of those puzzles are really annoying.
Yeah.
It's like they're not logic puzzles. They're like you have to think in a weird way to work them out. And also the story's a bit weird.
Oh, they're always weird, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like old man taking kid
Yeah.
around with him is way too friendly with the kids. There's some stuff where you're like, whoa, don't say that shit to a kid,
Yeah.
man. But they are good. And I also get Link Between Worlds.
Between Worlds.
That is the
that's
one, isn't
really
it?
good.
And
yeah.
you don't have to play. That dungeon didn't take that long.
I still got that. I had it given
it's
to me
so
for
good.
Christmas, probably 2 Christmases ago. I said I'll have that for Christmas, thinking I'd play that. Still sealed.
It genuinely is, I think, is in my top 10 games of all time.
It is really, really good.
It's
I think
phenomenal.
I played Ocarina of Time on 3DS.
It's good too.
And because you can just close and resume and all that stuff,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't seem ideal for like playing in short bursts, it works because you can just instantly pick up where you were.
That's the good thing about the 3DS. You can just snap it shut. can't you?
Yeah, exactly. So I think all the Fire Emblem games as well. I know that sounds weird. They are long, but if you like hardcore RPGs, they do kind of have peaks and troughs, and you can just play them for a little bit and then go away. There's loads, you know. I mean, there's so many. The 3DS, in my mind, is still the best console at the moment in terms of good games to console ratio. I say looking up, making sure I believe that. Yeah, I think I do. Daniel Johnson, if you could change one thing in the gaming industry, what would it be? Ooh, silence the room.
Everything. Like,
Yeah, people on the internet, but not you. You lot are lovely.
Yeah. I would
But-
say it would be nice to change gamers as a whole
Yes.
into a less entitled group.
Yes,
And I
100
include
million %.
myself in that because I'm extremely
Oh, that's
entitled
fine.
about video
You can
games.
do that. That's good. It's good to see your own
I'm
flaws.
self-aware.
That's where the steps to redemption begin.
Yeah,
Admitting
there
the
you
problem
go.
in yourself. Yeah, I would change. I'm not saying that because you're listening. I don't mean people like you, but I mean people that make stupid comments on YouTube videos and sexists and racists and all these people. I know that is outside of video games, but within video games, I guess just because we work within that, remit, and so
I think, a lot of the time, people only take the time to leave comments on articles and stuff when they're pissed off.
But that's it. That's why you've always got to remember that you're only getting pissed off comments because
Yeah, exactly.
there's probably 100 other people that are like, well, it was fun.
it's all right,
Thanks
yeah.
very much. But those people don't comment. Tom, what are you going to change?
I
I know what he's going to say.
Do you?
Well, you tell me and then I can lie.
I've got to think of something else now. No, I would bring back Bizarre Creations.
Oh, see, I got it right. That's what I said. I said it'd be something to do with PGR. It was either that.
To make Blur 2.
Oh, well.
Actually, no.
Blur was awesome.
I like Blur, but
Yeah, it was a great
definitely
game.
I wouldn't choose that.
Okay, Finley, what are your personal favourite videos that you filmed for Videogamer TV? Tom Morris, Football Manager
Let's play
series.
Football Manager
I knew he was
episode
gonna
1. Let's play Football Manager episode 2. Let's play Football Manager episode 3.
Yep,
Let's play Football Manager episode 4.
yep.
And Let's play Football Manager episode 5, which is not yet publicly available.
I wonder
Ooh.
if, well, as long as I get this up at a reasonable time, it could be out for weeks. I think my favourite one was obviously the wrestlers because I love wrestlers. So that was good. Alice.
I don't know if I've been in enough. I really like doing the old Dar one, the Christmas Game of X special. That was fun.
Was good.
You know, I liked.
And there was cake.
That XCOM video.
That was a good video, actually.
Do you remember that XCOM video we did where we were all pretending? It was all us being funny.
Oh, that was good. I like that one because
I really like that XCOM video.
Do you know what I liked? What time I was here till editing it. That was my favourite thing about that video.
Oh.
And I know what else I liked? That nobody watched it.
The people listening to this probably did that, right?
They did, yeah. I did like that video the way I thought that was a really good idea. I was really proud of that edit as well. I thought
it was
on
really
Channel
good,
4.
yeah.
I was here. Oh my gosh, I was here so late doing that video. And then I went to bed and I was like, shit, I know so many mistakes I've got to fix in the morning. Awful. Oh my gosh. Daniel England, I'm curious about us, your fans. Don't know if I can answer that story. Do you get recognised often, and are there any funny fan stories? Also, other than Rufus Hound and Jim Sterling, do you know of any other famous fans of yours?
Oh.
I got recognised in the gym the other day.
Did you? That must have been weird.
Very nice man. I don't know if he was a patron or not, but he was a very nice dude. Came up to me and I was doing tricep pull downs.
What's that?
And he said, I can't explain it. You have a bar and it's attached to a cable.
Yeah.
And you lock your elbows and then you kind of pull your hands down and flex your tricep. You can see it. They can't see it. It's probably terribly explained. He came up to me and went, "Oh, you're Simon from Video Gamer." I said, "Yes, I am." He was very nice. Very good dude. He was competing in a competition as well. If he is a patron, I don't think he is. I hope that he was successful in his competition. And the weirdest one is somebody, literally recently, when I was at, come back from WrestleMania, come back from Dallas. Not Dallas. It was Dallas. Yeah, I was in Dallas Airport. Some guy came up to me and went, "Oh, Miller." And I was like,
that's amazing.
Oh, wow. That was a bit... I just don't know what to do. I was, I'm not used to that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was a bit strange.
When I'd first moved to London, I went to Five Guys with Jim. He took me to Five Guys because I'd never been before.
Yeah.
And we were eating our burger and a very nice lady came up and said, "Excuse me, can I have a picture with you?" And we were like, yeah.
I love it. It's so good.
It's nice.
Tom?
I think the only time I've ever been recognised was by East Croydon Station. And there was a group of, I'm pretty sure, like German exchange students or something. There were tons of them. And one of them just recognised me and said hello.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's nice.
But that's the only time, I think.
I like it. I'm very happy if people come up and say hi. I'll say hi.
I find it very flattering and very humbling.
Oh, someone tweeted that they saw me at the station once.
That's
as well.
weird.
Oh, yeah,
No,
someone
that's
saw
weird.
me in a comic book shop in
And didn't come
Camden.
up to you. No, that's scary. That's like
it's
stalking from
fine.
afar, like looking above the
No,
Batman.
because it's like maybe you don't want to come up to someone if
Oh,
they're
that's
like
true.
browsing the comics, whatever. Come up,
That's
say hi.
true.
But if you do come up, like introduce yourself because it is weird when people go, "Hi, you're Alice."
I always ask
And
people's
go,
names.
Yeah.
Always put my hand up and say,
yeah,
"What's your
okay.
name?" Always make it personable. But I do find it very humbling and
I should do that.
flattering
Yeah,
and
it's
lovely
nice.
and nice. Wool or Wall. First, love your work all round, guys. All round. It's perfect. No problems. Do you ever get genuinely annoyed at the general audience? Well, genuinely and general there, nice. On YouTube's apparent inability to recognise what a joke is. I know the comment section is notoriously toxic, but sometimes I despair. You've answered your own question, really.
I've stopped
Possibly,
reading
I
the
think-
comments.
Yeah, I've stopped reading. I don't read them anymore.
That's a lie. I've seen you read.
I go in like once a day,
Yeah.
and I answer to the dickheads, and I leave.
Yeah,
again.
actually, you and Jim are pretty good at like streaming out the special dickheads. I think.
Yeah, I only respond to like super dicks.
Yeah.
Because they need to have their ass kicked. But otherwise, I used to look at it a lot, but now I literally go and I have a time. When I go in, it's comment time, and then I go again. It's like, nope, I'm done.
I realized very
Sorry.
quickly that people will leave a comment before they finish watching the video.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because someone was like it was one of the review videos, I think. I can't remember which one, and someone was like, "She doesn't mention this," and then it was like, "Oh, she did it like 2 minutes, 40 seconds." Like,
The worst is, this isn't a review. That's the only one that gets me, and my calves tighten up, and I'm like,
where's the score?
Go look at a fucking review. They literally want replayability 9. It's like, I'm going to do a review like that. I'm going to do it in that voice. Tom?
I was going to say, we actually did a video entirely around the idea that we were annoyed with people.
That's true.
I forgot we did that fucking weirdest video. And they didn't get that either. A video for morons. Yeah, it's annoying, but, such is life. You get as many people that get it as don't, and you just have to move on. I'm not going to read that one. That's boring. Sorry. John, I didn't read his name, so he doesn't know who it is. John Smythe, can you reveal the person/video that inspired Mill, Bob and Jiminy? No, we're not doing that.
That's
James,
it. It's general, isn't it?
there was one specific video
Was
that I
there?
saw, but that's not fair because this person didn't do anything bad. It was just typed up YouTuber who was successful, and I was like, how the fuck? It's not like I was resentful towards them, so I don't want to. No, that's that. It is all YouTubers basically.
Yeah.
You can pick any of them, and
But Jim said he's tried to sort of base Jiminy on a kind of like libertarian,
Yeah, I know.
like kind of slight dick, kind of like, you know.
You
That's,
overthought it slightly.
yeah.
James, if you could be any computer game character for the day, who would it be? Stipulation: you spend that day in the real world, not in the game world. Be Triple H, isn't it? He's in a video game, and then you get to be a wrestler for a day. That'd be pretty good, right?
Isn't Triple H
That's
kind of
pretty good.
over it now? Is he not a bit old?
No, well, he is old, but it's a day, isn't it? And you
Is
go
there
back
not
to
someone
being...
you could be that's a bit younger? That would be
Triple H got
in
the,
better
got the-
shape.
no, you've seen Triple H recently. He looks amazing for
Really?
a 46-year-old man.
All right.
John Cena, maybe. It'd be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
It'd be good, yeah. It'd be right. I'd rather be Triple H, though, to be honest.
All right,
I'm a bit
fine.
annoyed you made me change. Alice.
I would be Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
In the real world, though?
Because you get a big gun
Yeah.
and also the bionic, like...
But you can't use it because you'd be walking down Croydon High Street with this massive gun.
I use it. I'm only Shepard for a day. And then
Good
tomorrow...
point. Yeah,
I'm
what's
back
the
to me.
consequences? Yeah,
Yeah.
we need more to that question. I need to know what I could get away with and what I can't. It's very... So what would you do? Just shoot people?
Yeah, like people I didn't like.
Nice.
People that mean to me at school.
Yeah, damn
I
right.
carry grudges.
Fucking asshole. Tom. A car in PGR.
No. No. That's just stupid.
The ball in football, man. Right? This is good.
I would Clank.
From Ratchet
Oh, the
and
little
Clank.
robot.
Because
Yeah.
he's kind of a bit funny but awkward, and he's a robot.
Everyone loves robots.
That's true.
Especially at the moment. That was it BB-8 from Star Wars. People love that shit.
Yeah.
Sam Miller, good name. Let's pretend Ubisoft lightened up a little and let us put one species of dinosaur into Far Cry Primal. What would you have?
One species.
T-Rex.
T-Rex, and then you can
Always
ride
T-Rex.
it, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, always T-Rex.
If it was
You
only
don't want
one.
raptors because they're too small.
Raptors are tiny. I found this out.
Yeah,
Went to the
exactly.
British Museum. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah,
they're
they
little,
completely
fucking
lied in
tiny.
those
Exactly.
films.
You want the spectacle of a big dinosaur.
Yeah.
So that or a oh shit, I forgot the name of it. Big vegetarian dinosaur.
Diplodocus.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Or the one with the big neck. How can I not remember that? I love dinosaurs. I know all their
That's a
names.
Diplodocus, right? With
There's
the big
another
neck.
one as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's the one. What's the one they first see in Jurassic Park? Is that one?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bronchiosaurus. That's right. Is it?
Brachiosaurus?
I
Isn't
can't
one of the
remember.
ones that they
I
thought
love dinosaurs.
existed?
I can't remember the names.
Isn't one
Ridiculous.
of them that didn't ever exist or something?
In Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I think
probably.
so.
I don't know.
I think the one that spits acid at Newman.
Yeah.
I think that's an artistic license. I think, but
Probably makes sense.
I don't know.
You want a big one. A big dinosaur is the
Yeah,
answer.
but
Yeah.
you can't really have a herd of them, can you? It'd be
Yeah,
a bit
why not?
weird, wouldn't it?
Why?
A whole herd of tyrannosaurs.
Has anyone made Jurassic Park VR game?
Don't know.
I just want to drive around. I don't want anything to happen. Just drive around. That should happen. Make that Jurassic Park. Joe Tant. A up, guys. No, he's northern. As other people here have said, thanks for all the work you do. So I haven't picked these ones. These are all random, just so you know. Was there a particular turning point in your growing up that made you realise that you wanted a career in games? Was it a particular moment in a game or a game itself? Or was it a more gradual realisation? Cheers. I don't like answering this because it makes me sound like a prick.
no, do it.
I finished university and I was sat on the wall outside of my house.
Yeah.
I'd just done all my exams. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I have no idea. And I was reading official Nintendo magazine, which at the time was published by, what were they called? They were really, EMAP.
EMAP, yeah.
And I thought, such a dick. That would be all right. And then I fluked myself into it within 6 months. I was like, oh, sweet, I'm doing it now. I understand that. Makes me a dick. I'm very, very, very sorry. But it was literally, I never thought I'd be doing it this long either, to be honest. I thought I'd go somewhere else. But hey, look, here I am.
There you go.
Well, I'm not really a games journalist anymore. Well, I don't see myself as a games journalist. Actually, it's a career in games. I don't even see that. I don't even know what I do for a living anymore. I'm just play the fool. I play the fool. Alice, why did you want to be?
I liked video games. When I was like a teenager and stuff and growing up, I played them a lot, and then played them a lot at university. And while I was at uni, I started doing all the student media.
Oh, I see.
And there was a student paper which had a video game section. So then I was like, oh, this is a thing that people do, and then started looking a bit more into it. And I got some work experience at Xbox Magazine when I was about 20, 21, something like that.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
a good time to get into anything, that is.
John Hicks was the editor of Xbox Magazine.
Good
He
man.
had been the editor of the student paper that I was working on.
See, there it is.
In
There's life
coincidence.
summed up in a nutshell right
Yeah.
there.
That's not why I got the work experience.
I don't even mean like that. I just mean that's...
Yeah. It's all
if it
coincidence
was,
and stuff.
that's how life works sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. And then, I did 2 weeks work experience, and then they asked me about for 2 weeks more work experience, and then they started giving me money.
Yeah. And you're like, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Sweet moolah. And now here you are. How long
Here I
ago was
am.
that? I put down to that. That's a rude question. Sorry.
I'm 26.
Is it? Okay, well, I know some people are like, no,
So that's it,
me,
and then,
me, don't ask me how old I am.
And then so I did that for a bit, and then was out of it for a bit, and then came back doing free. I've only been doing freelance for like 6 months when I got the job here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I did it for a bit, and then stopped doing it, and then came
housing.
back. It's kind of fucking great.
Is that damn fucking right? So you just started a website, right? You're like, fuck it.
Well, I'd probably fair enough to say I was obsessed about games.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I loved games. Read about 1 billion magazines every month.
Yeah. Did you really?
All of them.
Oh, right.
I read every single magazine.
Did you read Official Nintendo magazine?
Yeah.
All right. It's a good one. It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I was more into like Mean Machines, to be honest.
I never read Mean Machine.
But I did read everything, like all the time. I probably spent more money in magazines and games.
Wow. That's incredible. Well, it's a passion. It's
all
good.
the time.
Yeah.
Just read games, read magazines. And then I just finished university. Well, I didn't even finish university. At university, we just made a website, didn't we? And then that was it.
Now look. Now I'm here and Alice is
40
here.
years later.
That's good, Tom. And if you want to do it, just do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Wayne Davies. Your videos have had a positive effect on a lot of your fans, especially those suffering from depression and dealing with difficult times in their life. What's the one thing you take away from the effect your content has on your fans? Wow.
That's very humbling.
Yeah,
It's very humbling.
I don't have an answer to that.
I'm amazed every time someone messages us and says like how we help them. I'm always amazed that what we do and can have that impact.
Well, I'm very glad it does.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very
awesome, but
happy.
I don't even think people watch it. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of the process. You make a video, you edit it, then you put it up on YouTube, but then you move on to the next video, and kind of the number on the screen always becomes. It's just an analytic to then put into a report and then talk about at the end of the month.
That's why I always tell you to visualize the room.
No, we're not doing this. That doesn't work in terms of YouTube. It can say 10,000, which is a great number in terms of reality, but on YouTube it's nonsense.
You never quite think that people are watching. Well,
I don't.
You've got to visualize the room.
When I go places, they go, "Oh, you make the videos." I'm like, "You don't work at Video Gamer. How do you know this?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, they're public videos." I think, like everyone else, it's just humbling and nice that people actually watch them and it can pick them. That's very good.
Yeah,
I'm glad that they have that effect.
And I think it's a reminder that because a lot of people that like video games and a lot of people that work in the industry have struggled at one time or another with anxiety and depression and lots of stuff like that. And there's a charity that's been set up in America called Take This, which is for people who like games and work in games that suffer with depression and mental health issues.
There you go. I think everyone deals with anxiety in the world.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. And I just think some people refuse to talk about it, and that's where all these problems come from. Everyone gets anxiety. Life's terrifying, man. Of course it is. Look at the world. It's crazy. Flying rock through space.
When you said look at the world, I didn't think you meant actually the world
literally.
itself.
I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. But I think it's Shah.Ali says, which video required the most outtakes?
Had the most
I think it
outtakes.
depends entirely on who's doing it as well.
Any Burns video, he requests numerous takes.
He does. Burns is so funny. So say the line is, the man walked his dog. He'll go, the man walked his dog. No, hang on. The man walked his dog. No, wait.
Then he'd do his hair.
Yeah, then he'll go spray something in his hair. The Brian Krantz Peter Twat video took forever because Jim and I couldn't stare at each other without laughing. That took, considering how long it took, it wasn't worth it. I'll tell you that much. Otherwise, I can't remember. Millbot videos take a while. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. David Porch, good name. Do you think Steam's early access is good for PC gaming, allowing developers to finish their games, or do you think it encourages them to release games too early and shake people's trust in future releases?
I think the problem with that is people not understanding what early access is.
Yes, treating it like a real game.
Yeah.
Yep. I totally agree. That's it.
There you go.
Tom?
I think it's good,
Yeah,
but you got to know what it is.
You got to remember,
get-
it's
yeah.
like the Gears 4 beta's just come out. It was about to come out as we record this. And some people that are on the early one are like, well, it doesn't look very good, does it? It's not finished. You can't criticise it for that yet. It's literally just a little thing. Look, if it looks shit in October, go nuts. That's how shit it looks. But right now, you cannot insult it for not looking good. It's not finished.
Yeah.
Right, good.
There you
There you
go.
go. Done. Right. Marius A. Johnson. Oh, shit. How does your workout regime look like, Simon? And what do you eat for breakfast? Are you an oatmeal person? I can't start the day without some oats and peanut butter myself. What does my workout regime look like? I train pretty much every day. I do have rest days, but on my rest days I do cardio.
So is that really a rest day?
Well, it is. Rest days from weights. That's what I do, complexes. But we're not going to get into what you just Google complexes on my rest days. What do I eat for breakfast? Well, I'm carb backloading at the moment, but because I train in the mornings, that's when I do eat a lot of my carbs. So I have six egg whites and I have 2 full eggs. And then I have 3 of these chicken sausage things, which are really good for you, like healthy protein chicken sausages.
Yeah, have you not seen them? Sometimes you have to cook breakfast here.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good for you. They're really expensive. You have to get them from a special bodybuilding
Why
website,
are they so good? What's in them?
Well, because I need meat with my eggs.
Yeah.
So I could just go have a steak, or I could have some chicken. But I like to keep it varied. So I like the sausage in the morning, just nice.
Yeah.
So chicken sausages are healthy and good for you and stuff.
Yeah.
Not
You have cereal as well, don't you? You bring in your Tupperware boxes of Shreddies.
I have my cereal for my post-workout carbs. Yes, that's how I spike my
What
insulin
cereal?
levels.
What is the cereal?
Depends on what I fancy.
What are you having at the moment?
I've got raisin wheats. I'm a big
They're
fan
quite
of
nice, raisin wheats.
Yeah, they're
aren't
good.
they?
But I need 50 grams of high GI carbs after I train, so I can get that from wherever I want.
Everyone does.
And then with my breakfast, I also have 100 grams of oats. So there it is.
There you
There you
go.
are, Marius. There's my oats, and I also have 5 oat cakes.
Half a Belvita breakfast
That is
bar.
so much stuff.
And I have a one-time scoop of whey protein.
That's so much stuff.
I'm never full. I'm so hungry in the mornings. I just want to eat more. And when I don't train, I can't eat the carbs either. Ugh, what a world. And then I do my complexes on a fasted flipping...
Fucking complex. Jesus.
Can't stand it. This is a long one. Darren Russell. Hi, guys. Just want to say thanks for the great content you put out. Thank you, Darren. The walk to work on a Wednesday morning is awesome because I get to listen to the podcast.
Hey.
I have 2 questions, but answering just one would be great, smiley face. If you could reboot or develop the sequel to the next game in any franchise, what would that franchise be and who would you choose to develop it?
Ooh.
I just want Silent Hills back, but I'd love to see From Software develop it or a new Ominusha game. I don't even know. What series? Reboot. What's gone away that I like? RC Pro-Am, and I'd like Rare to do it again.
Did you ever play Motorstorm RC, Miller?
No, I didn't play
How many
it.
times did I say you should play Motorstorm
Pretty much
RC?
every day. But I didn't have a Vita,
At
so
one
it's
point,
hard.
you even said, I'm going to buy that this weekend.
Yeah, I know. But
It's on the PS3, Miller.
I think I bought protein instead that weekend. I think I bought some special amino acids. I don't know what's dead that we want back.
I would want the Vampire Masquerade games to come back.
I don't even know what they are.
They're really good.
What
They're
are
like
they?
RPGs, but you play as a vampire.
That's
It's good.
cool. Who would you want to make them? Same company, or would you want someone else to take over the reins?
Who did make it?
I'm trying to remember who made it, actually.
Bioware could make it. That'd be cool.
Bioware made it. Would be really good, yeah. I
throw
fucking
it.
love Bioware. No.
We know Tom's. Do you want to say it or?
Well, obviously PGR, but I was also thinking Prince of Persia, but mainly
Oh, good shout,
the
actually.
2000,
Yeah.
the 2006.
No, not that
I love
one.
that one.
No,
That's
that's
the best
the worst one.
It's so much. It's so.
Is that the
he's-
shit one?
That's
where
the
it's
one with the
cel-shaded
cel-shaded
It was
shitty
so
one.
good.
Oh, yeah,
Did
yeah.
you play it all?
I love Prince
It's
of
really
Persia
good.
is my favourite Ubisoft franchise, apart from Beyond Good and Evil, but that doesn't really count. But I love the Assassin's Creed, the Prince of Persia games.
Yeah.
But that one was the worst one.
No, that was the best
Even
one.
the water one. What was the water one called? The Forgotten Sands or something. What was it called?
Yeah. That was terrible.
That was awesome. That game, I was the only person in the world that liked that. It was so
Which one?
good.
It wasn't
I had
good.
the bit when you had to jump from the water and you had to freeze the water.
Freeze
in
the water
pit.
and swim around the
Fucking
water.
Oh, that was
And-
good. That was good. I liked
and
all of them.
That
but
was terrible. There's no way to fail that one.
That's what I like. What was the one? What was the emo one called?
2 brothers, bad brothers,
I love it. It was called
something
that.
like that.
What was it? You had Sands of Time, then after Sands of Time you had that one, and that one was called... It's been a long time since these games came out.
It's like
Bad Brothers is the best name for one of those games. Prince of Persia, Bad Brothers. What was it called? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, let's move on.
But that one had the Dahaka sections, because everyone hated that game. It was, like, it was so emo. But the Dahaka sections, where it flipped the camera and you had to do like inch-perfect platforming and get away, it was excellent. Great game. Great games, apart from the one that's on
no, that's the best one.
David Guest. Strange question, but what is your most anticipated game that has yet to be announced?
Right now it's Dragon Age 4, but that's because I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah.
But I really want the 4th one.
Depends what they do with 4. I didn't like Inquisition. I loved
Did
the
you
first
not?
2, so...
But
depends where they go.
2's the worst one.
Yeah, but I also like Prince of Persia games. So
Why didn't you like Inquisition?
It just felt too much like an MMO.
We should
I
talk
don't
about
want
this
an
another
MMO.
time, probably.
We should do. I wanted... my favourite one is the first one because it was so succinct and to a point and very linear. And that's why I liked it so much. It just drove you down, whereas the Inquisition felt like open and sparse. That's
Yeah,
what
I
want.
know. I didn't think it was Spartan. Never mind.
Well, that's where games went, isn't it? I completely understand it. It's just I'm a weird gamer.
God of War.
Yep, good shout. Agree with both of those. David Guest. Hope it's not that David Guest. He's dead now.
He just asked the last
Just
question.
asked the last one, yeah.
Oh, sorry. He says, and to pretty much add to what everyone else has already said, you're all amazing. I'm glad I read that out now.
Oh, thank you, man.
Ian Brady. Turn this over. With the success of the WWE podcast, the success, it could be dying on his ass, will they know? Are you guys going to look at doing more non-VG podcasts? It's something we're looking at the moment. I mean, one of the reasons we moved Miller Report to its own channel is because, I mean, whether you agree with this or not, it is true. A lot of people said, that's not true. I can sit down and we'll go through the numbers with you if you really want. Is that people will subscribe to Video Gamer TV for a Dark Souls review, and then Miller interviewing a wrestler comes up and they are so perplexed as to what channel they're actually on now. Which is why when you look at any successful YouTuber, when they first start up, it's very, very one game, or at least an idea of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's only when they become super successful, and all of a sudden it's just, this is my channel now. So we're just trying to tidy things up a bit, and that may... Hopefully, it depends how well the Miller Report channel does. If that does well, and we know there's legs in it, then we are going to spin all the podcasts. So it'll be a Video Gamer podcast channel. So we'll do the wrestling one there, the video game one will be there. Burnt and Jim are very keen to do a movie one.
I'll have my own channel.
Tom will have one where he just talks.
Just Let's Plays.
What? You can't... Oh, you mean... No, that doesn't work. That has to be on Video Gamer.
Tom Let's Plays. It's
No, because that's what people expect from the Video Gamer channel.
I don't think they do.
What, you Let's Play?
No.
Then why are you doing a Football Manager one right now?
Because I wanted to.
Oh, my goodness.
And Alice could do a comic book one? Or
No, I'm so behind on my comic books, though.
Really?
I can't find anywhere. There's nowhere in Brixton to get my comics from.
Well, you could do anyone you wanted, potentially. Potentially, you could do whatever you wanted. So, yeah, that's the plan. So, we would like to, but we have to, one step at a time. Matthew Lorigan. You get a compliment in a minute, Alice, so get ready. Hey, all. First off, want to say how much I enjoy your work. Alice has been a great addition.
Yay!
And you're all putting out top quality stuff.
I should really get the praise for that.
Because you
hiring me.
That's true. As for my question, I've just gotten my first piece of freelance game writing work. This is about 3 months ago. I hope it went well. And I'm a little terrified. What are the tropes, cliches that I need to avoid? I'm going to be writing a feature and a review, and I really don't want to read it like my first article, even though it is. My advice for people like that is don't get overly influenced by anything you read online.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing what everybody else is doing, then why do they need to hire you? You need to be unique. You need to find your own voice. And don't be afraid to have a bit of fun. Like, the best examples I ever get set are always the first sentence where I'm like, well, that was a bit weird. But I like that. I'm interested. As opposed to, when I sat down to play Red Dead Redemption, I read... no, I don't care. Like, I mean, it sounds so cliched now, but do something to draw the reader in, surprise them. Engage the reader. Don't worry about your own ego. Engage the reader that you're talking to. That's always been the thing that I always enjoy. So find your voice. It's there somewhere. And it won't come for ages yet. Like, 10 years ago, I was editing... Was I? Maybe I wasn't. But I was doing something on magazines and writing very straight-laced. Now I'm a dick on YouTube. So you don't know where you're going to end up. So don't worry too much at first. Just get the... grammar. I know that sounds weird. Yeah. But, same with me. When I'd left university, I did an English degree, let's not forget, and got a 2-1. I was still shit with apostrophes. I used to get apostrophes wrong every now and then, just because people are idiots. So, yeah, grammar is... And if you're freelancing as well, getting work in on time is more important than the quality of your work. Don't think you can get away with, my work is so good, be 2 days late. People want it on time as opposed to... Because it will go through about 9 different sub-editors anyway. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents. Alice, you got any sense?
I would say, don't try and use loads of, $5 fancy words and think that'll make it better. It's always better to be kind of more punchy and entertaining rather than trying to use a lot of unnecessary words to be impressive.
It's true.
And I always say, read a lot of books as well. And not just, read books, loads of different types of books, and non-fiction and fiction, and read... other articles and newspapers and those stuff, because then you learn how to use the language, and then you can suppress it and make it your bitch, and then you can twist it however you like.
It's 100% correct. Tom, go on, you run a website.
Well, I think following on what Alice said, I thought I was going to say about that, don't just use fancy words just because you think it sounds good, but at the same time, try and get rid of repetition of stuff because it looks lazy. But definitely reading books. I think I only started reading books properly again, I don't know, a year and a half ago. Now I read quite a lot, and I think it has improved my writing quite a bit. So yeah, definitely read as much as you can, different things as well. Don't just stick to crime novels or something. Try and read some crime novels. Are good. Some crime
I like
novels
crime novels. Just
try and read like a variety of things.
My favourite author is called Nick Harkaway at the moment, and he does very interesting and unusual books that do a lot of interesting things with language.
Opens your eyes, doesn't it?
Neil Gaiman books are very good.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. Yeah.
Okay. I saw a book of his. I was in America. He was a comic book writer as well, right?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I've got tattoos on my feet for some of his comic characters. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Christopher Clayton. That's a good fucking name. Oh, no, hang on. Here we go. How would you all feel about a gaming world that goes all digital? No more physical releases at all, purely digital. Oh, you mean a gaming world, or you mean like literally? Okay. Yeah, I'm well up for that. Netflix I use. All my music's now on my iPod or iPhone.
I'll be up for that. As long as you could still like return things and swap things around, I
which
guess.
you should be able to do. You should be able to go back to the PSN store and say, I'm done with this. Take it.
Yeah, rent things and that.
I can't believe there's no way we can do this. Yes, there is. Send a man to the moon. Can find a way to get the digital game off of your, get the license revoked or whatever.
They said something about that recently. There was a survey thing, wasn't there, about how someone, I'm not sure if it's Sony or Microsoft, said that they were, would you sell your game back to us for like 10% of the price and stuff?
Yes.
And everyone was like, it's unbelievable, they're ripping us off, but it's better than nothing.
No, I'm well up for that. I'm well up for, because I understand it doesn't work with, or a streaming service like Netflix, where you pay
that would be the best thing.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Set amount.
Exactly, and then he's not buying anything. But then people go, I don't own it. It's fine with movies, it's not fine with games. But I would be more than happy to buy Gears of War 4, let's say 40 quid from Xbox Marketplace, play it for a year. Obviously, I'd never sell Gears of War 4. But then sell it back to them. Even if they said, we'll give you 15 quid. Okay, cheers. Or I can sell it, that's fine. If I've decided to download it digitally, then yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with that. Ian Livingston, the politician. Hi, I love the work. Always a joy. Long may it continue. How do you all feel the increase in live streaming is going? Now we don't do it anymore. Whilst I can't get involved in chat as I'm at work, I'm really enjoying them, particularly evenings with Miller. I haven't done about 2 months. And a man, but that's different. I'll get to that in a minute. And a man who hates Bloodborne plays Bloodborne. We are going to start live streaming a lot again. It's just because a lot of it has been going on recently. Yeah. I will get back to my Miller evenings, but I don't mean to sound like, I'm so busy, but I have been very busy the last...
The man hasn't slept.
6 weeks, so it's just been difficult to get them in. But I still do actually want to sit down and go through all of Twilight Princess. Not relevant at all anymore, but I may do it anyway because, lots of people do this and everyone never gives a shit. So, I mean, we'll do more as and when. It's just about getting back into a routine now. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Marcus Parsons. Hi, guys. I love you lots. Oh. Also, what do you think about the Kickstarter from Harmonix to bring Rock Band 4 to the PC? Do you think that there is a big enough market for Rock Band on PC? And do you think that song piracy may become an issue? Do we need to answer that? I think we can move on. Yeah. We can move on. But thank you, Marcus. You wanted a shout out. That's all you wanted. Keith Harrington, given that it hopefully will be more reasonably priced in this competition, do you think that PlayStation VR will be... It still counts. Do you think that PlayStation VR will be the saviour that VR desperately needs to bring it into the mainstream? This is even better that we're doing it late, because now we know the price and we can argue it.
And we've used VR a bit more.
I don't think, at the moment, I don't think there's anything that exists out there that is a mainstream. But the new tech never is. Even a new TV costs you $4,000 and
it's
stuff.
More, it's more mainstream than the PC stuff, for sure. And I think it will do reasonably well. But I still think it's quite a few years off from being like a thing that everybody wants in their house.
Yes, it's just too much. So PSVR is
cost, and I think it's
$399.
It costs you, I think, with everything you need. If you don't have like the Move controllers and the camera, like 400 quid or something,
which is a lot. Like that is a new console, basically, which is fine, but you've really got to invest in that. It's not something you can do on. It can't be in the front line at Tesco going, "Oh, I buy those sweets." Yeah, that's not what VR is. And some gaming consoles do get to a point where they're kind of you walk around for your weekly shop and you see. 149 with FIFA or something. I could maybe I do. Yeah. 400 quid is not that.
No.
Ashley Smith. I love watching you guys play horror games. Miller jumping out of his skin is always a sight to behold. The hell, man. Was just wondering what everyone's favourite horror games are. I don't like horror games. I hate them. I don't have a favourite one. I hate them all.
Really?
Well, actually, Until Dawn. Does that count as a horror game?
Yeah, I really like Until Dawn.
That's wonderful. The scares in that are perfect. I mean this as well. Perfectly pitched. They're jump scares, but they're done in a fun way, and they're never like asshole jump scares. They all make sense within the context of the world. Brilliant game. 9 out of 10.
Wow.
You like horror games? You must have a favourite.
I like Soma that came out.
Oh, Don played that as well.
That's good.
I really like that because it's like, it's not jump scares really. It's more kind of...
You'd like that, Miller, I reckon.
It's very like atmospheric.
It's not
and
horror
just
like
kind
you
of
might think it's horror.
Okay.
It's not.
It's more kind of like it sort of kept me up that night thinking like,
that doesn't sound
It's
good.
quite a lot of deep thoughts
yeah,
involved.
who am I? What is life?
But everyone loved that game,
Etc.
didn't they? So
Lots
It was
of-
really
yeah.
good. It's really good and kind of horrifying in a different way, I think.
Yeah. Not really. I mean, I don't know if Resident Evil 4 is a horror game, but
still scary.
it
Resident Evil
is
4.
one of the best games
That bit where you
ever.
go in the basement is terrifying.
yeah, Resident Evil 4.
Okay, I don't like horror games, so it doesn't get an answer. We're on to our last question. I know there were more, but we wanted to get one out. And as we're here as well, we will do one in May. So a thread will go up early May. Ask your questions. We'll do it again. Don't worry, it's happening. Robert Crandall. What great name, Crandall.
They've all had good names. A lot of strong names.
You guys are fucking ace. Keep being great. No. Here are some non-video game related stupid questions.
Cool.
Right, there's 3 of these, so we'll go around one by one. First, celebrity crush. Mine was Christina Ricci. I don't know. Britney Spears, I guess.
Really?
I was probably a wrestler, actually, wasn't it? I don't fucking know.
Probably a wrestler.
And you know, it was, what's her face? Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth. Macho Man's wife was probably
Really?
Well, I was like probably 10 and going, oh, she's pretty. I don't know. First celebrity crush. Come on, these get weirder as well, so.
I think. Who was it? Like that girl from Eternal. Do you remember Eternal? Louise.
No, I remember
Louise.
her. Yeah.
Mine's Gambit from X-Men, from the
That's
animated
good.
series.
That's good. I kind of fancied him a bit as well.
I
He was
have
cool.
I have crushes on a lot of fictional people.
Yeah, no, that's a good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
I like it. Technically, mine. I don't think Miss Elizabeth was like a wrestling
Well.
character. So not really real. Sick Day Netflix movie of choice.
At the moment, is What We Do in the Shadows. Either that or Spinal Tap.
Good answers. I like them. I don't get sick. That's a joke. Pumping Iron is mine.
I don't know. Is Groundhog Day on?
It is on there. It is. Yeah, I watched it the other
I've
day.
seen Groundhog Day quite a lot. So
It's
I guess
a
maybe
watchable
that.
movie, right?
Yeah.
And the very last question that we end this month's Q&A podcast with is, if you were going to teach a high school class, which subject would you want to teach? And that is a strange question to ask, but I appreciate it all the same.
I'd probably have to teach English because it's the only thing that I would know
Yeah,
enough
you can
about.
do maths. Imagine that. It'd be awful.
God,
I'd hate
Jesus,
that.
yeah.
I'd freak out. I'd say English. Drama, PE, those 3 would be fine.
The shouting ones.
Yeah,
do
the
them.
easy ones. The easy ones.
I'd have probably, if I was at one point thinking about being a teacher.
Wow, what did you want to teach?
Really?
Well, it'd have probably been IT or maths, I imagine.
Of course, because you're good at that kind
But
of stuff.
I mean, not anymore. But at one point I was.
Well, there you go.
You wouldn't want to be a teacher now, though, would you? It's all gone to shit.
It's not great.
I've got a friend who's a teacher, yeah.
It's hard. It's hard graft, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's April's Q&A. There will be a May one. Everyone calm down. It's all right. We get to these things. Keep an eye on the Patreon, and we'll put a thread up. Ask your questions. There will be a cut-off this time, because this one, I literally could have had 42 pages of these questions.
Sorry.
Which is way too much. So, yes, sorry. If you can ask your question again, though, in May, and then maybe we'll get to it. You see? See how that works? But thank you very much for being Video Gamer Clumbers.
Stop saying clumbers,
No, I
it'll
like
become a
clumbers
thing.
now. It's
No,
good,
it's
yeah,
terrible.
we're
No,
clumbers.
it sounds like a
Clumbers,
disease
yeah.
that a sheep gets or
It
something.
does. He's got clumbers. I'm sorry.
My ewe has got the clumbers.
I like it even more now. But we always do. We appreciate every cent that goes into the Patreon thing. So thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed this. And like I say, just keep rocking. Cheers for coming, Alice.
That's all right.
Cheers for coming, Tom.
It's okay. Bye.
All right. Well, that's it. Done. We're over. Goodbye.